Hey Edward, this is Sylas from Ascension Marketing Agency. I'm creating this custom video for you guys at Edificium because pretty much what I'm going to go over is I'm going to show you guys how your website is performing versus one of your competitors in the area as well. All right, and I'm going to give you guys some tips and tricks, some pointers on how you can boost your online presence so you can go ahead and beat out everyone in your surrounding area or areas that you serve. I just want this video to be as valuable as possible. This is purely educational. You do what you want with this information. Whatever I teach, you can go ahead and implement yourself. Okay? So I'm going to go over a few things today, and that is content, backlinks, and citations. So first and foremost, your home page of your website, which you have a beautiful website, by the way. It usually, rule of thumb, 1,500 words. So if we go ahead and look at how many words your home page has, delete that, 486 words. All right, so you can bump that up a little bit by adding more content to your home page. Adding more content, and content, it's not only words, it can also be pictures as well. So yeah, you can add more content there, and also feel free to add more content in these tabs as well, because that will help a little bit as well. So if we take a look at your competition, I chose My Florida Roofing Contractor, and I'll tell you why in just a second. So you had 486, and they have 1,500 words. So yeah, they have 1,500, and that probably explains why they are ranking high on Google. So I chose these guys to compare today because when you type in Roofing Vero Beach Florida, or FL, you'll notice that here, they pop up right here, number 1 on the map pack. And although they're not number 1 in the organic results, they're number 2. So they're number 2 in the organic and number 1 here. So I'm going to show you exactly how you can do the same and beat them out as well. Now, with content is something called keywords, and a keyword is anything someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. And these keywords can be anywhere on your website. They can be mentioned multiple times on your website, whether it be your homepage, under this tab, storm damage, testimonials, whatever it may be. And an example of that is exactly what I searched up. If I was a client or a prospective client, I would type in Roofing Vero Beach Florida. That's just one of the many things I can type in, obviously. I can type in roofing repair Vero Beach. I can type in metal roof installation Vero Beach, and those are just a few examples of keywords. Now to dive in a little deeper on keywords, this is a site called Ahrefs. As you can see, I put in your website over here to kind of see the analytics of it all. So if you see over here, you have a total of 12 keywords on your website, bringing in 0 traffic a month. So we obviously want to bump that up a little bit, and a way we can do that, I'll show you here, is if we look at your competitor, what's their name? My Florida Roofing Contractor. We'll see that they have 484 keywords on their website, bringing them 279 traffic per month. And that's just from them using these keywords within their content on their website. No ads, no nothing. So as you can see, the power behind keywords on your site is very, very important. Now, don't get down on yourself yet, because if you look at the keywords that you have some good keywords. Roofing Vero Beach, roofers in Port St. Lucie, that's a good one. Because what I'm looking at is these are what people are searching up. And this column right here is the amount of times it gets searched up a month. So roofers in Port St. Lucie get searched 350 times a month. Roof repair Port St. Lucie, 100. Roofing Port St. Lucie, 350. So on and so forth. Okay, so this is a good start, and I would just do more of the same. So it's kind of just a combination of any possible way that you can word it. So roofers Port St. Lucie, roofers in Port St. Lucie, Port St. Lucie roofers, and like that, okay? And you want to do that with your other areas that you service as well. And even if you plan on expanding in the future, that's how you would do that. So one thing about keywords is that you can easily go into any competitor's keywords, see what's working for them. So Florida Roofing Contractor, roofing company in Florida, roofing, let's see. So these are pretty generic. That's why they get a lot of volume. You kind of want to get more buyer intent keywords, and buyer intent keywords is kind of like what I said earlier, is right here. That's a good one. Lakewood roof repair. So that means that someone in Lakewood, whoever lives in Lakewood, they're looking to repair their roof, and that's getting 200 searches a month. Because the importance of buyer intent keywords is that when people search that up, most likely, most of the time, that means that they are in need of that service. Because if someone looks up, let's see. Let's try to think of an example. Maybe metal roofing, for example. If someone types in metal roofing, that doesn't necessarily mean they're looking to get that service from you. Maybe they're just interested on how a metal roof looks like, you know? But if someone were to type in metal roofing installation companies, Vero Beach, that's very specific and very buyer intent. So that'll be a good keyword to have on your website. So again, go through your competitors' websites, check out what keywords are working for them, and go ahead and implement it into your own website. And that will help you rank organically, thus bringing in more traffic. Okay, so that's keywords and content. Next thing I'm going to go over is backlinks. And a backlink is anywhere you find a website linking to another via a clickable text. And these links act like an endorsement of your website from others because Google sees it as like a trust factor. And it's almost as if that business, that other website, is vouching for yours. So I know that's kind of confusing, but let's put it into perspective here. So 7 other websites, not your own, are mentioning your website 22 times. That makes sense. So if we look over here at My Florida Roofing Contractor, there's 89 other websites mentioning My Florida Roofing Contractor 284 times. And that's very important as well because obviously people who are going to these other websites, that's just another avenue to get their name out. But the thing about this is, although they have a lot more, in this instance, when it comes to backlinks, quality is a little bit more important than quantity. You obviously want to beat them in both, but you don't want your website, your roofing website, to be mentioned in like a cat and dog blog, you know? Because if someone's on a cat and dog blog, most of the time they're not interested in clicking on a roofing company website. So you want to have it a little bit more relevant. So maybe on something that talks about different types of roofing, something that talks about how to repair a little hole in your roof or whatnot, and your website link is there, that's much more relevant and it'll give you more strength and trust in Google's eyes. So that's keywords, that's backlinks. Next I'm going to go over is citations. Now citations is anywhere that your business name, number, address are shown, just like in your Google business profile. And what's important about citations is that it helps you rank right here in the Google Map Pack. And right here is extremely important because this can generate huge amounts of revenue. Because you search something up, right? Roofing Vero Beach, and this is pretty much the first thing that's in front of your face. And most of the time, people are going to click these because they don't want to scroll all the way down because you get all these directories and whatnot. People just like it simple, easy, get straight to the point. Now you can get citations by putting your name, address, and number in any directory such as Yelp, Yellow Pages, Angie's List, Home Advisor, Thumbtack, you name it. There's hundreds of out there. So you can go ahead and do that. And the idea is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. And once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is that they'll rank you above them, if that makes sense as well. So pretty much the game that we're playing when it comes to having a website online is you want to look good in Google's eyes, right? And doing those 3 things that it's taught you, content, with the keywords, as well as backlinks and citations. Those 3 things, or I guess 4 things together, will really boost your company Edificium's presence online, and in turn that will bring in more calls, hopefully more business, and more money for your company. So Edward, that's it for me. I ran a little bit long here, so I apologize. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I hope that you can utilize some of these strategies and techniques applied to your business, and hopefully that really takes you guys to the next level. All right. But please leave me just a line of feedback. I would really appreciate that. Tell me what you thought about this. If you liked it. If not, that's fine too. But other than that, have a great day.